Hello everybody and welcome back to SkySaga Alpha 9. It is time for another tutorial, and today we're going to be talking about a very important set of Lumo webs. Now, today we are going to be talking about doing Rising Edge and Falling Edge webs. Now, what this means is a Rising Edge sends a single pulse whenever something is turned on, and a Falling Edge sends a single pulse whenever something is turned off. So on one side we have Rising Edge, and on the other side we have Falling Edge. So here, if I step onto this pressure plate, you'll see that this guy sends a single shot out and then stops. So he's obviously not being directly powered by this pressure plate. And then when I stand back off, you'll see that the other side takes a single shot. So that's what Rising Edge is. So Rising Edge is single shot as everything's turned on. Falling Edge, on the other hand, is single shot when everything is turned off. Just like that. Now, these guys are really important because they're going to be very useful as we go through to make counters and timers and all sorts of other interesting little bits and pieces that we're going to need in the next few tutorials. So, going out over here, this guy is our Rising Edge circuit. Now, obviously to make this, what we're going to need is we're going to need 3 NOT gates, an AND gate, an input, and then obviously an output of some kind, and of course a Lumo wand to get everything started. Now, for this guy, I'm going to build back the other way. So what we need to do is we need to run our 3 NOT gates and our AND gate. So here we go. We're going to go 1 NOT gate there, 1 NOT gate there, 1 NOT gate there, and 1 AND gate at the end of all this. Now, to actually link this stuff up, all you need to do is link each NOT gate in series, just like this. 1, 2, like that. And now, once you've got the NOT gate set up exactly the same way, we take the final NOT gate and add it to the A point of the AND gate. Now, then we're going to take our input, which in our case is just going to be a pressure pad, put the pressure pad down, and we're going to link the pressure pad to the leftmost AND gate over here, and we're also going to link it to the B side of this guy. Now, what this is actually doing, and the way this works, is as you step on this pressure plate, you get power come directly down this line, and it powers up this AND gate. Now, this AND gate will then power up whatever's attached to it, because at this point in time, like the minute you step on this thing, this line here is still on. Now, what's going to happen is it takes just fractions of a second to make its way through these 3 gates in series. So it's going to take, a 100th of a second here, a 100th of a second there, and a 100th of a second there. So then 300ths of a second later, this line is going to turn off, and the output AND gate is also going to turn off. And that leads to this behavior that we saw over here, where you stand on this plate and you get a single shot come out of that guy. So that is the Rising Edge. The Falling Edge is actually pretty similar. If we come and have a look at our Falling Edge is pretty similar, but we've just got a NOT gate at the end. So this is actually acting as a NOR gate, which means not OR. So we're going to have a look at my inventory again. This time, all we need is the 4 NOT gates, and this is, once again, pretty simple to set up. We just take our NOT gates. Whoops, that was the wrong one. We take our NOT gates 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And then we place our 4th one just out here. Then we link all of these 3 NOT gates together, 1 like that, and 1 like that. And then we're going to output that into this NOT gate. So that should turn this NOT gate off. And then we're going to put our pressure plate down here and link this guy up to that input there, and also up to the NOT gate as well. Now, what this does is, as you can see right now, that guy is currently powered on. So when we stand on our pressure plate, now none of these links are powered on. That's actually not correct. When we stand on our pressure plate, that link should power up. And for some reason, it is not showing that it's powering up, but it is indeed powering up. So these 2 lines are now powered, which means that this NOT gate at the end is not powered. It's not producing any power at all. And then as we step off, this guy is going to unpower, but that guy down that end is also going to be unpowered. So both of these 2 lines are going to be unpowered at the same time. And that will produce an output for just a fraction of a second, because once again, we're going to have that gate delay come through here. So the hundredths of a second are going to build up, and then this guy's going to turn on, which turns off our output. So yeah, once again, this is exactly the same as we've shown over here. It's a step off to produce a single pulse and fire off a single weapon. Now, like I said, these guys are going to be really, really important as we go on through to the next couple of tutorials that I'm going to build. Also, I'm going to be using the Rising Edge circuit over here in a new minigame tomorrow in the Wednesday episode. So I'm going to start doing minigame episodes on Wednesdays, and that is going to start tomorrow with a game based on the Rising Edge pulse. So there you go. These are two very simple circuits, but they are very, very important, and they're going to make up a lot of stuff as we go through and start building more and more complex Lumo webs. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that one. I hope you've learned something, and I will see you in the next episode.